He's not.
For my top 3 point guards in the league, it's probably Steph. It's probably Steph, John Wall.
You're not putting Russell in your top 3 points?
No. No, wait a minute. Wait.
Come on, G.
I'm sorry. It's going to be Steph. It's going to be John Wall, Kyrie, and then Russ. And then I'm going to take Harden. But Harden is not technically a point guard anymore because Chris Paul is there. So, I mean, I don't know where you put them at.
He averaged, the man won MVP.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
No one on his basketball
I don't care.
team. What the fuck is wrong?
I don't care.
What the hell
I don't
have
care,
you seen
G.
from any of them
I
that
don't
tell you
care.
that's better than Russell Westbrook?
I don't care.
You don't even know.
I seen a championship win.
G,
I seen Kyrie Irving come up big time in the playoffs, which Russell Westbrook couldn't do when he had his own version of a LeBron James with him. And they still lost because he made because he made boneheaded turnovers time after time after time after time after time. Period. Russell Westbrook was always more to blame for them losing than anybody else on that team.
No. I told you last year I don't blame them. I blame everybody else.
No.
Last year I told you that what happened to OKC was this. Well, the year before last, everybody was on steroids throughout the first 5 games, and then around game 6, everybody came. Well. Around game 5, everybody came back down to earth.
Russell Westbrook started playing like he normally do, like a bonehead.
Everybody came. Andre Roberson, Tyler gotta say this. Andre Roberson had 20 points one night. There is never another time in the history of humanity when Andre Roberson will have 20 points in a playoff game. They just came back down to earth. That's all that happened. They came back down to earth. Literally, they came back down to earth. That's it. They came back down to earth. Look at how many bench points they had throughout the first 4 games of the series.
Through the first 4 games of the... Okay. First of all, before we even go to this, Russell Westbrook's numbers for this game was once they went up 3-1, they lost 3 straight, right? So in this game, they lost 111 to 120. This is...
Read his numbers for all the games. Read these.
Kevin Durant.
Read all his numbers.
No, huh?
Read. Let me.
Okay.
Go read all his
fine.
numbers.
No. I'm gonna do it. I got it. Okay. Game one. Kevin Durant, 10 to 30 from the field, and he had 26 points and he had 10 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, 7 to 21. He had 27 points, 12 assists, 7 steals. And
he had 7 steals.
Yeah, and he had 6 total rebounds.
They
won that game. That was a great game by Russ. Game 2. The Warriors won that game. Kevin Durant he went 11 of 18 for 29 points. He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Russell Westbrook, 16 points, a negative 27 for his plus minus, 12 assists, and he took 14 shots and only made 5 of them. Trash.
KD had negative 17. Everybody played bad. You got blown out.
Then they won. And when they did win this one game, and then this was game 4 after that. Russell Westbrook went 12 of 27 for 36 points, and he had 11 assists, and he had 11 rebounds. And Kevin Durant had 26 points, 11 rebounds on 24 shots. This is why Kevin Durant left. This is why Kevin Durant left.
That's not why they won. That's not why they won. They had like 6 people in double figures. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 people in double figures, and then Steven Adams gave you 8. Like, dog, this was a full team. Everybody scored besides the 2 people who ain't play.
Steven Adams gave you 11.
Everybody scored besides the 2 people who ain't play.
Everybody scored. What do you mean?
2 people who didn't play are the only 2 people who ain't scored.
In game 4? No, you're not. No, you're wilding.
No. I'm on game 3. My bad.
No, I'm on game 3. I'm on game 4, which Oklahoma City won, and they only had a combined 11 bench points, and they won that game. By a lot.
But Roberson had that's the game. Roberson damn near had 17.
Okay,
you don't ever expect Roberson to give you 17
points. You always depend on some X factor to come in and win you a game and make a shot. You don't expect
Roberson to give you 17 points. That's not the X factor you expect. You don't expect Roberson to give you 17 points ever. He's not there for scoring.
Even if Ibaka randomly give you 20 points,
you're not more shocked than that than you are about Roberson giving you 17. Lie to yourself.
Okay, fine. So game 5.
He had the second highest plus minus.
Who?
Roberson.
He can't have a good game.
Gee, you don't expect him to do this?
Does the man not get?
He gave you 17 and 12.
Does the man not get paid to go out there and play basketball?
Gee, he airballs free throws.
That what they got to do with anything?
Gee,
He
He
made
went out there
wide
and gave
open
you
shots.
17. You don't expect him to do that.
What does Stephen A.
And he
always
started
say?
missing
A dead clock
them.
is wrong
And he
twice
started
a day.
missing. And he started
A dead
missing.
clock is wrong twice
And
a day.
look, the
a
other
dead
game.
clock is wrong
And
twice a
listen.
day. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith.
And
A dead clock is wrong twice a
And
day.
listen,
man.
around game 5, he started to miss those same shots. He came back down to earth.
You should be happy that he made those shots in the first place.
Gee, what
That's
I'm saying,
a luxury.
What I'm saying is this. You don't. A lot of things happen that were otherworldly that you don't expect to happen.
So Russell Westbrook having 7 turnovers in. Okay.
They went up fluky.
Okay, fine.
They went up fluky.
Okay.
They went up fluky. The whole time it didn't look
3
real.
turnovers in game 1.
It
Russ
didn't
had
look
3 turnovers
real.
in game 1. In game 2, Russ had 3 turnovers. They actually lost that game. In game 3, let's see how many turnovers Russ had. Russ had 4 turnovers, which is not bad. But he always shoots 30-some% from the field in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook is not an efficient player. That's why, if you ask me if he's not a top 3 point guard to me, I'm sorry. That might be blasphemy, but he's not a top 3 point guard to me. He's not. He's not. He is not.
Come on, G.
He's not.
Come on, G.
He's not.
You wild.
In this game, 6 turnovers. Although he did have a plus minus of plus 26, which was good. Then we go to the games that they lost. Now we're looking at Russell Westbrook in the games they lost. He went 11 for 28 with 31 points, 7 turnovers, 5 steals, 8 assists, -9. He had the highest plus minus. He had the lowest plus minus of anybody on Oklahoma City. Then you go to game 6 where they lost. Russell Westbrook -11, which is the second highest on the team behind Steven Adams. He was 10 of 27, 37% from the field goal. Although KD was trash as well, but Russ had 5 turnovers. And I remember that game. He still played like a bonehead at the end of the game because they still had the opportunity to win that game.
Both of them were because also the play when KD came down, took a bad shot, laid back on defense, and then Steph hit the shot to put him up. Everybody played bad. Those last 6 minutes were bad by the entire team.
And then we look at game 7. In game 7, he shot 7 for 21, 33% from the field goal range. He had 13
plus
assists.
14.
Huh?
He was plus 14.
In game 7?
Yes.
No, he was minus
Oh, my
14.
bad.
He was minus 14. Minus.
The thing that happened
with 19 points, he took 21 shots.
And bro, look.
Give KD 30 shots.
And bro, look. Roberson went 0 for 4 from 3. Serge Ibaka went 2 for 5. Deion Waiters went 0 for 5. Like
who got the second lowest plus minus on the team?
Everybody came back down to earth. Around game 5, everybody came back down to earth.
Including one Russell Westbrook who did not have a good series in general.
Everybody came back down to earth. Everybody came back down to earth.
Your opinion.
Even game 7, I never said KD played bad. It's just like he didn't do what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to take over the game, and he didn't. He was still playing like the way that got them up 3-1, which I really can't blame you for that.
Russ had more turnovers in that series than anybody on the entire court.
But that's Russ. You know he's going to do that.
26, 11, and 7.
But
and
that's
it was
Russ.
still
you know
terrible.
he's going to do that.
And he wound up shooting 39.5% from the field and 31% from the three-point line.
And you were still up 3-1. And everybody came back down to earth.
Including him.
Everybody came back down to earth.
Including him.
That's fine. Everybody came back down to earth.
Every time. He always comes back down to earth and makes boneheaded plays.
Nobody
I'm
on
sorry.
the team.
I don't put him in my top 3.
All right,
at least I've been consistent about what I've been saying. I've been saying all year long that I don't trust these Russell Westbrook stats. Next year, he'll show me what I actually think he should be.
So what you think on average next year?
Who knows?
No, just tell me.
I don't know. Because I personally, if you asking me what Russell Westbrook needs to do next year, he needs to become a better playmaker for everyone around him and think about the people on his team first before he thinks about himself.
I think he's a much improved playmaker.
No, I don't even necessarily. He's probably not even in my top 15 playmakers in the NBA.
Okay, you're wilding.
He might not even be
to even drive the lane at the force he drives the lane, accelerate at the force he accelerates, and even find people.
That don't mean you a playmaker. That just means you a slasher.
He's still a good playmaker.
He can't shoot.
So what does that have to do with you being a playmaker?
He's a slasher.
What does that have to do with you being a playmaker? Nothing.
He's not a playmaker to me. I just said that. He's not a playmaker to me.
He can make plays, bro.
He's not a playmaker.
You don't average 12 assists and not be a playmaker. So Harden's a playmaker. Harden does the same thing Westbrook does.
Yeah, but I also think Harden is a way better passer than Westbrook is.